from SpongeBob SquarePants, the new musical. That song was written by the Plain White Tees, that particular band. That's what they did for the SpongeBob SquarePants Broadway musical. They got pop stars, bands, everybody. T.I. the rapper, Cyndi Lauper, the 80s star, they all wrote different songs for the SpongeBob SquarePants Broadway musical, which got like a dozen Tony nominations, which is pretty crazy when you consider the fact that it's a Broadway musical based on a kid's show about an animated sponge. Anyway, I'm Kenny. It's the Animal Farm. 1-866-328-2345 is our phone number. You already know that. We are celebrating Ella's birthday today. Ella in West Virginia, 1-1. That's right. She's 11 years old officially today. You might know Ella from the Absolutely Mindy Show, where she calls in and is grandma. So that happens a bit. So you can play around with Ella, during the Absolutely Mindy Show. But if you're in West Virginia and you see her, tell her happy 11th birthday. Thanks for playing around with us here at the Animal Farm. And thanks to everybody for leaving voicemail messages. So many of you have been so great. Isaiah, thank you so much for calling in and leaving a message and trying to get your adults to leave a message for Dirk the Fourth and Forgotten Chipmunk too. Sorry about the spottiness. Sometimes the cell phones don't always work out. So, yeah, we couldn't get all of your call. But we do know that you were trying to get your adults to play along, and I appreciate the effort, even if they weren't quite willing to acquiesce. Speaking of which, we have somebody else ready to leave a message for one of the residents of the Animal Farm.
Somebody's on the phone!
Hi, I have a question for Dirk the Chipmunk, and I was wondering where he was born in. I think it's Britain, but I'm not for sure.
Oh, yes.
So I was just wondering where he was born. And my name is Jimmy. Bye.
Ta-ta, Jimmy. Thank you so much for your call. Thank you so much for being a fan of the Animal Farm and of me, Dirk, the Fourth and Forgotten Chipmunk. And yes, so very, very, very British. I'm British from Great Britain. God save the Queen.
Yeah.
All those things are very British. I just want to make that. I think most people know this.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's obvious, but no, not Australian. I'm not Australian. People have made that mistake before. Different, very different. Very different. I'm not a wallaby or a koala or a kangaroo.
Right.
No dingoes.
Right.
I'm a chipmunk. British chipmunk.
British chipmunk.
All the way.
All the way.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Tea and crumpets for me. Very much so, yes.
Great. Okay. Well, then, where are you from?
I'm British.
I know, but where are you from in Britain?
Oh, you wouldn't know. It's very small town. Right? I mean, Chipmunk, very small, so very small town in Britain. But I'm, very, very much British.
Well, right. I know you're British, and I know you're from a small town. What's it called?
What do you mean?
What's the name of the town that you're from?
Well, it's called Gloucester, Liver, Worcester, Havershamshire by the sea.
Gloucester, Worcester, Havershamshire by the sea?
Yeah. Gloucester, Liver, Worcester, Havershamshire by the sea. Haven't you heard of it? Haven't you?
No.
Well, of course you've not. Of course you've not heard of it. You're American. You don't know these things.
Well, okay, maybe.
No, I'm very, very British.
I know.
Yes, tea and crumpets and...
Okay.
Yeah, mind the gap.
Right.
Fish and chips.
Right, pip cheerio and all that. Yeah, Dirk, you seem like you're trying too hard.
I'm not trying too hard.
Well, you kind of seem like you are trying.
Suddenly I'm very self-conscious because I'm not sure if I'm being British enough. Because I thought it was obvious and now it's not obvious, and so maybe I need to be more British, and so,
What?
Boo Meghan Markle! Is that good?
Okay.
Can I go now?
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I'm
Thank
just saying that, it just seems like you're working really hard to be British all of a sudden. Maybe you are.
But I am not an out-of-work auto mechanic from Steubinsville, Ohio, named Tim. I don't know how that rumor got started, but that is not true.
No, not true at all. Yes, you're very, very English. Thank you.